Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. Surely each of us has our own lucky stories. Today the people in the following video are very lucky. Let's see their luck. Here are the 30 luckiest people caught on camera. I think he plays football. What's your view? Is this person a superhero? Was stabbed, yet his landing was painless. Do you know what it's like to have an airplane fly over your head? If it were me, I'd be absolutely terrified. The following jet nearly missed everyone on the ground. The vehicle was traveling too quickly, so when it made an abrupt bend to the left after turning right, it toppled. Thankfully, nobody was wounded. Luckily, the crane missed striking the man in his car. Either a spectacular escape or he's lucky. The following motorcyclist was really fortunate to spot the snake before it bit him. She was either too quick or lucky, and that man was saved in a matter of seconds. The truck has become unstable. Fortunately, a fatal crash that might have occurred was averted by the tiniest of margins. It's important to constantly look both ways before crossing the street because if you don't, nobody will be able to save her. The red-clad man slept off and was about to fall down the stairs. If he is not capped, he will be seriously injured. This man won a free dinner after participating in the 10-second tap competition. A crowd had gathered to see the house torn down. But a large rock from the house flew close to a man's head. I can't imagine what would happen if it hit someone's head. Everyone in the audience stood up when the white team's final score, which no one had predicted, was achieved. The motorcycle is moving quickly when a bicycle unexpectedly appears across the street. Without even glancing, they miraculously passed each other without colliding. When a shark jumps into your boat while you are out fishing. The moment the elevator closed, the dog exited and was pulled up. The kind man who looks after your dogs and always checks the elevator when you leave saved him. The soldier has had excellent instruction in grenade throwing, but based on the way he tosses it, perhaps he needs to put more practice in.
With just moments to spare before it would detonate, 2 other trainees grabbed him and dove into a pit behind them. The grenade exploded just 1 second after they jumped to safety, as can be seen by replaying the video frame by frame.
The cameraman was brave as the tornado was getting closer and closer to him. Don't do this like him. A big white shark tried to attack this man and scared him. The next person was washing his face in the morning while getting water when a brick fell directly into his base. He is fortunate, which is why his face seems so cheerful. He performed 2 somersaults in succession, landing each one perfectly. In front of so many spectators, this cyclist performed a highly dangerous acrobatic stunt and was successful. Despite the difficulty of the landing, he made it safely. This guy has the same wand grip technique as Harry Potter. Know what it's like to have an airplane go over your head? Due to a takeoff mistake, this person received the plane's wing over his head. I've never seen a ball saved better than this one. Fortunately, a fatal crash that might have occurred was avoided by the slightest of margins. It is never a good idea to run over the rails. If you look closely, you can see that he and the tree are only a short distance apart. Everything appears to have been planned. This guy slipped and fell, and the tree broke and collapsed to the ground. By capturing this incredible lightning strike image, this guy appears to be the most fortunate person of the year. Here is the lesson. You should always work with experts when it comes to construction. As usual, the man was going down the street when a knife dropped from above and landed directly at his feet. I shudder to think what would happen if the knife had fallen on him. When skill and luck are combined, you get this. The motorbike rider appears to be hoping to arrive home in time for lunch. What should you do if you notice this when you get to work in the morning? The truck is now moving extremely quickly, and the motorbike driver wants to pass. However, the road is quite small, and there is a collision. Fortunately, the driver caps the steering wheel. One of the riders was incredibly fortunate to avoid a severe tumble and even got down on his knees while heading to the finish line. Almost falling because of a damaged branch. How about a ball landing in both pockets? That's what billiard players regard to be a lucky shot. When attempting to grab anything from a clean pile from below. While the family was dining, the ceiling fan collapsed, but the infant it struck was unharmed. This guy was cutting firewood incorrectly, nearly cutting him in the body. Go hunting and don't waste a single round. It may seem simple, but it's not. This guy's missed trick shot unexpectedly became a lucky shot. If hitting two bullseye targets with the same shot while attempting to hurl an axe isn't luck, I don't know what is. Due to his lucky rapid reflexes, he will collapse if he is even 1 second late. Despite how terrifying this was, his life was spared by his firm grip.